Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new here. I just got baby girl up. She woke up, gave her a bottle, put her in her little swing for now. It seems to be doing the trick right now. So for breakfast, I'm just gonna go ahead and have this high fiber, postpartum anything, breastfeeding or not. Eat relatively healthy, please. We have quite a few things to do today. I have to put her clothes in the wash because so much of her stuff is dirty right now. I have to go to the store and put water in there. It's blinking. And we might do her stretches in a couple minutes. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I'm just taking you guys on like a regular day that we have. My daughter is around 7 weeks right now, equivalent to 7 weeks. She was born 3 months early. She left the NICU on her due date. So she's equivalent to a 7-weeker right now. So I was like, she's 8 pounds, she's giving newborn. I'm gonna do this video. So yeah, we have plenty of stuff to do today. I do her stretches. She has stretches adjusted by her physical therapist just to make sure that she's hitting all of her milestones. With her being born so premature, you know, some things can be kind of like out of whack, and she's just, you know, needing to make sure that she's on her P's and Q's, but everything's going great so far. They tell me she's performing on par with her age group. So other 1.5-month-year-olds, they're doing the same things that she's doing, or she's doing the same things as them basically. But we pretty much have to do her stretches every day, so we'll do those because she's pretty awake right now. I thought she was gonna go back to sleep. She doesn't. Yeah, the last bottle she had was at 4:30, so I thought this was gonna tire her out, but it's not. So today we have to do laundry, her stretches, clean the room up. I gotta take me a shower because I smell crazy right now. Go to the store later. I don't know if I'm gonna take her with me. I might not. I don't know yet. I gotta pick DJ up from school, so I'm like, I might pick him up early so that if I take her to the store, he can help me. He's sliding down. Let me see. Yep. Your head okay? There we go. Yeah, that baby. You okay, baby girl? We're doing all right. We're doing okay. Yeah, ma'am. This is the detergent that I use. Our household just uses this in general, so I just use it because, you know, no dyes and colors and whatever. For sensitive skin also. For sensitive skin. And honestly, I heard that I was gonna get like the Dreft stuff for the baby, but I heard that Dreft isn't even good for them. So I was just like, girl, we're just gonna use what we use at home because people in my family have sensitive skin anyway, so we're just gonna use this. I do wash her clothes separately from like everybody else's. As you see, it's a full load. It's kind of gross in here, but yeah. It's a full load. So I just wash her clothes separately because I don't know, my mom told me to. My mom told me to wash her clothes separately, so I wash her clothes separately, okay? Okay, girl, that's what we do. So I'm just gonna put it on quick wash because she's a baby. It only gets so dirty, you know? Hi, baby. Better to pacify you. So she wasn't asleep for long, so she just want to be in somebody's face right now. It did right. Her diaper's kind of full. Probably have to change her diaper again. So I basically just got my room cleaned. I didn't really get to do anything else before she started crying, so. What's wrong?
This race will resume with 3 cars out.
So realistically, I think we're about to take a nap. Yeah. She's fussy right now. Probably tired. When was the last time I fed her? It's 9:55. Can you see it? It's washed out. Okay, so it's 9:55 and she ate at like 8:30, so she's not hungry because she just had 3 ounces, but she's tired, so that's why she's fussing. So I'm just gonna put her on my chest and we'll go to sleep together because she likes to go to sleep with somebody holding her. So we'll do that. Hopefully I can get her into a deep sleep. If I don't seriously fall asleep myself, then I'll get up and do some more stuff. If not, I ain't gonna trip. So yeah. Nap time. Nap time.
Let's go get Danny.
So yeah, we're about to just take a nap, I guess. Get her to sleep. She likes a little vibration too, to go to sleep. And I'm gonna stop talking because me talking riles her up. So I'll let y'all know what happens after. But it's nap time. Okay, so she's down for a nap, and I really wanted to take a nap with her, but I have got to get her bottles clean because I only have a couple left. So that's what I'm about to do. Get her bottles clean. I'm probably just gonna wash all of them and just do 2 rounds of sterilization today. Her stuff is in the dryer, like clean her bottles, finish her laundry. Had to fix her pacifier, so I'm gonna clean her bottles. That's what we're about to do first. Then I'm gonna take a shower if she stays asleep. After that, she'll be, the next time she wakes up, I can pretty much feed her, and hopefully her stuff will be done so I can put her in a different outfit, and then we can do her stretches. This is like how I keep her dirty bottles. I think I have a little bit more. Also clean her pacifiers at the same time. I'm gonna fill up her water thing first. How much moving she's doing around. She is like going crazy over the pacifier, trying to get it back in her mouth. And I'm just like, why can't we just keep it in our mouth for the duration of our nap? Here you go, Miss Lady. Look, her eyes are not even closed. She's waking up. I'm gonna still see what I can do before she really get up and really get fussy. Great. Is that 3 ounces? Where are we? Shit, let's make it 4. Shit, sit here for playing all day. My brother's feeding her that bottle really quick, so that's nice. I'm gonna finish doing the dishes, her bottles in particular. So just letting some of these soak because some of these are like a few days old. Really shouldn't do that, but I do it, so. Just wipe it, just use it. That's a blanket, it's not even a burp cloth or anything. How much did she take? The same.
Do you want to finish feeding her?
No, I have things to do, but thank you though.
Oh my God, bro.
Anorah, baby. Just let her drool on herself.
She's tired.
I don't know. Okay, so my brother was being so kind and is gonna watch her really quick while I go and take a shower. So I'm grateful for that. Okay, so it is 11. I don't know why that always looks so washed out. 11:53. I got a little bit more presentable for you guys. I went from one t-shirt to another t-shirt. I'm gonna make us some sandwiches, lunch, and it's baked Cheetos, so like healthy. Aren't you chilling, baby? Look at you, pretty girl. She's looking at me crazy. I'm so glad my brother came out here and was like wanting to hold her and stuff like that. So I was like, you want to feed her real quick? Can you watch her while I take a shower real quick? You got to catch people in your household when they're really like, oh, the baby. Catch them when they're, oh, the baby, so you can go do other stuff. I'm about to put on a movie for her. Really wanted this video to be like educational. So I wanted it to be educational because I am about 4 months postpartum, but my daughter is equivalent to 7 weeks because she was born so premature and she was in the NICU for 3 years. I mean, 3 years. Jesus have mercy. For 3 months, right? So I was like, let me still do this video because it's been some time and I had a C-section. So it's like, it's been some time so I can speak to that and like pumping and all of that stuff. So like I can kind of speak to that stuff with like a lot of time in between, not just like while everything's fresh in my head. So I do want to talk a little bit about that stuff later. Obviously I'm eating right now and of course I want to talk while I'm eating, which is not, I don't know. What movie you want to watch? But yeah, so my daughter was due March, mid-March, almost late March, and I had her in December due to preeclampsia, which is like, I'm not even gonna go into that, but it was traumatic for her and me. So yeah, I just wanted to like explain kind of like and make it clear. So like my daughter is the equivalent of a 7-week-old baby. So she was born 3 months early. So when you're premature, they go off of your due date. So she had to make it all the way up to 40 weeks gestation. So that would have been in my stomach. So she was in the NICU till her due date, pretty much. Some babies leave earlier, some babies leave later, obviously, depending on when you were born. We got very blessed and lucky that she was able to come home right as, you know, her due date was, and she didn't have to stay longer and she didn't have other issues going on to make her stay longer. Babies that usually go home earlier are babies that are closer to term. So full term is 37 weeks plus. Anything before that is preterm, but then you have micro preemies. So my daughter's a micro preemie. She was born way too early. In the NICU that we were in, they took babies up to 24 weeks. My daughter was born at 27 in 2 days. So I was hospitalized at 26 weeks. And so I basically sit in the hospital for an extra week being monitored until, you know, I basically had to give birth because of the preeclampsia condition. My kidneys were basically shutting down. So that's pretty much what preeclampsia is. And I had severe preeclampsia because usually you don't get preeclampsia that early in pregnancy. So that's why they had to go ahead and deliver me before my organs started shutting down. Because I need a napkin. I'm just using her bib. That's that. So she was born in December, but her due date was March. It's now early May. So she is technically a month and a half, even though she's been on Earth for 3 months, right? 3 or 4 months. So that's why, you know, she's, some people say, oh, she's 3 or 4 months, but she's really not. She's a month and a half. She's 8 pounds still. Like, she's still really small. But by the grace of God, she is hitting all of her milestones according to all of her rehabilitation therapy. So her occupational therapy, she's hitting her milestones for a month and a half year old. And we go about every month for that right now because there's not much that she can do. So we go there every month for an appointment, kind of a check-in. And then physical therapy, she's on par for that month and a half range. Also, speech therapy, we were struggling a little bit. So she was using a preemie nipple. That's why we use Dr. Brown's, because they're really the only people that have preemie bottles for preemies and nipples for preemies, but she has just graduated to a level 1, so I'm super happy about that. So that means like she kind of eats faster, and she went home on 2 ounces per feed. Now she's up to 3 to 4 ounces per feed. Sometimes she takes less, it really just depends, but we are also doing pretty much like a baby-led feeding, just because when we first came home, they're like, oh, she's a preemie, you need to make sure that you feed her 6 to 8 times a day. Not even 6 to 8, 8 times a day, 2 ounces every freaking time. But in the nighttime, my daughter would sleep knocked out, and she would get so mad at me for waking her up to eat. So I was like, oh girl, I'm gonna let you sleep. My mom was like, no, let her sleep, and when she's ready to eat, she'll let you know. And I was like, bet. Because I'm over here waking up every 3 hours, alarm clock. Every 3 hours, she's not even up. I go over and disturb her, wake her up so that she can eat. Girl, your baby not gonna miss no food. Now, if they do start missing food, they're just like lethargic and just like not trying to eat as much all day and rather sleep all day, okay, that's a problem. But if they're eating really good and majority of the day they're, you know, eating well and sleeping and not like trying to sleep more than eat kind of thing. If they prefer to sleep over eat, that's a problem. If they're eating and sleeping well, they're fine. So that's that. And then I also want to talk about like the products that I like using the most, which a couple of them you saw when I was washing her bottles and sterilizing her bottles. Top 10 recommend those items, and I'll link them down below. What else? So I was pumping. It was just very discouraging because obviously my boobs were not ready. That was 3 months early. My boobs were not ready at all. I was pumping maybe half an ounce in a day. So that was just really discouraging. So I was like, just put her on that donor milk. I know breast milk is top tier when it comes to feeding your baby. I don't have a degree in health sciences, but I'm a senior in health sciences in college. And so taking lifespan development, nutrition, you learn breast milk is top tier. So if you can get your baby some breast milk for even a month, do that. If you can't, obviously, you know, formula has come a long way, and my daughter's she's on formula now, but I did have the opportunity to put her on donor milk for about a month in the NICU. Once she hit 36 weeks, they took her off, or 34 or 36 weeks, they took her off of the donor milk, but I was very blessed and thankful that she was able to take that, and that definitely did help her grow, because breast milk is like, there is nothing better than breast milk for your baby. So it's like, I'm not like, you know, one of those people that are like, oh, breastfeed this, that. Breastfeeding is good. If you can't do it, you can't do it. I couldn't do it. It has a really weird feeling to me. People always talk about how much it hurts, and for me, I wish it hurt. Pumping to me feels like foreplay, and I did not want to associate that with feeding my child, for one. That was one of the things, right? That was weird to me. And I'm like, girl, if it did hurt, I wouldn't have a problem doing this. I have very sensitive nipples, and I don't know about everybody else. I feel like nobody talks about how it feels like making another baby should accompany pumping. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a little too much for me, and I literally could not. I was like, I do not like this feeling and associating this feeling with my child, and I can't imagine if her actual mouth was on my, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're not going to do that. So if anything, if I did continue pumping, I probably wouldn't like actually put her on the boob. I would just pump my milk and then put that into a bottle and she eats that. But like I said, I was very blessed that she was able to have donor milk for at least a month of her life, and that really did help. So like I said, for as long as you can breastfeed. If it's even just the first day, cool. But if you can't, girl, don't worry about it. Formula's great. Plenty of people grew up on formula. Like, it's not that big of a deal. My sandwich is getting stale. She's asleep now. Yeah. So I'm just like, I just felt like nobody talked about that. And it's sad though, because like, I'm telling y'all, when I was pregnant, when I was on TikTok, you know, I'd see people like, oh, I formula feed. And I was like, formula feed? Like, ew, like, now I formula feed. Just like everything that I wanted for my daughter just did not happen. Like, I have her watching the TV, like, she loves watching TV, and I was like, girl, I'm not having my child watch TV until like 18 months. Guess what? That didn't happen, because guess what? They have a 55-inch in the NICU, and they had her watching TV at like 38 weeks. So, you know, sometimes there are bigger fish to fry than trivial, random things like that. That's what I learned. Those are like the main things. Like, I thought I was gonna breastfeed. I pumped for maybe a month, and it was really hard stopping. It wasn't for my boobs though, because I never had that engorged problem. Like, I didn't even make it to that, where my boobs were like swollen and all of this. Like, they were barely trying to work. So I never made it to that. So it wasn't hard coming off, but mentally it was hard coming off, knowing that like I wasn't gonna give my daughter like the best of the best that I could, just because it was like uncomfortable for me. But one thing about it, your baby needs a mentally healthy and stable mom, right? So if there's something that, you know, the society is trying to make you do that does not work for you and your heart and your mind and body, just don't even worry about it. Because it's better for your child to have a happy mom, a mom that's getting things done, a stable mom, than a mom that's just always exhausted, always pumping this. Now, if you have a good schedule and you're able to do that, cool. But they're over here telling me, oh no, you need to power pump and this and that and the third. I'm like, girl, I'm not about to be doing this every 2 to 3 hours. Can't move anywhere. No, I can't get anything done. Like, I don't like that. And then it feels uncomfortable on top of that. So no. I will say though that I do recommend, if you are pumping, I do recommend the Spectra. I think I have the Spectra 1. Maybe Spectra 2. It's the pink one. I'll show y'all because I still have it. It was expensive. I still have it. And if I was to have another child, I would try again. Hopefully that baby would be all the way to term and my boobs would be ready, obviously. So I would definitely try pumping and breastfeeding and all of that. Just this time, I had bigger fish to fry. Okay, I had way bigger fish to fry. Like, girl, please. And then healing from a C-section, and then having to wash your pump materials and all of that and sterilize. Oh my God, it was so much. It was painful, right? So regardless of that, I would still recommend the particular pump that I had. Like I said, I'll show y'all. Because I think it works better than the Medela Symphony that they have in the hospitals. It has like different modes. I don't know, it works really good. Just my only tip is, like, when you're done, or when that 15 or 30 minutes is done, bring that dial all the way down back to 1. Bring it all the way down back to 1. Because I would have mine on like 7 or 9. It's gonna start there, because obviously when you press the button to start it, it's gonna start pumping automatically, and your boobs, your nipples are already in the cups, right, to pump. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. Going from 0 to 9, it hurts. So make sure you bring that down to a 0 every time. But yeah, she's sleeping, so that's nice for me. Like I said, I have to not wash, but I have to fold her clothes and put them back. And then the next time that she wakes up, because I mean, she looks pretty good in there. She's sleeping, so, and she's sleeping without. Please disregard the hair. I need the fan on. I'm hot. But she's sleeping without the pacifier. So when she's sleeping without the pacifier, she's sleeping good. She's in a deep sleep. So she's up. She ain't even let me finish my sandwich.
She's a bit emotional.
At all. Y'all see her? What's the matter, baby? What's the matter? What's wrong? What's wrong with your baby? What's wrong with the baby?
You gotta take it on the chin. You can cry about it, you can solve it.
So I'm gonna try and put a pacifier in her mouth and see if she'll go back to sleep, but I'm doubting it. That work for the babies.
It's not what we, it's not the result we wanted. You know, the outcome of it. They're working my mood one. How were they so confident before like that? Big question to ask them.
She just be talking. That girl really just be talking sometimes. I'm trying to tell you. Ooh. Yes, put it back in your mouth. Good job. Put it back in your mouth. You got it. You're close. Go ahead. Put it in your mouth. Don't cry. Put it back in your mouth, baby. Oh, you let it go. Why? You were so close. Mommy's not going anywhere. I'm changing your diaper. Getting your diaper stuff so we can change the baby. So we can change the... Are you okay? Because what was that? Let's change the babies. Change the diaper first. Are you okay? Okay? Okay, good. You're doing a little much. Doing a little much here, huh? Just pee pee. Just pee pee. Don't be doing all that, and you better not pee. Stop it. You smile and see. I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to do, these. I think we're gonna have to size up because, girl, these diapers are getting tight, huh? I'm gonna take this off and put a cool little onesie on that baby. Put a little onesie on that baby. There you go. Isn't this so cute? Look at that baby. That baby. Yeah. Look at her. Look at her. What are you trying to say, girl? What are you trying to say, girl? You trying to talk? Don't you go nowhere. Thank you. How smart are you to turn your head? Yeah, that baby. She's so smart. Yeah, that baby is 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 so smart. Look at you. Yes, ma'am. Look at that baby. She's doing a lot of crying right now, so I'm thinking she's tired. So I'm about to just try and put her to sleep, honestly. Just gonna try and cuddle her and rock her and see if she'll go to sleep for me. That baby's gonna go to sleep for mamas. I know. Let me see what mommy can do. All right. That baby, she's tired. That baby's tired. Are you tired, pretty girl? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Look at that baby. You don't care about that one? Here. You want the passy? Like, why is she sucking it so aggressively? Like, oh my god. Making all that noise, girl. What are you looking at? 107. 108 now. What are you staring at? Oh, are we ready to go to sleep now? Are we? What are you trying to say to me? What are you trying to say, girl? Oh. What? Oh. So I've pretty much gotten her to sleep, and I think honestly I'm just gonna take a nap with her at this point because we didn't get a nap earlier today, and she hasn't really taken a good nap today either. So this might be her long nap of the day until she goes back to sleep tonight. So I think I might just take advantage of it because I really don't have anything to do besides fold her laundry and do her stretches later. I don't think I'm going to give her a bath today. And that's pretty much what we're going to be doing for the rest of the day, besides me going and picking up DJ from school and maybe going to the store. So if I can get a nap in right now, I think that's what I'm going to do. Look at her trying to open her eyes. Fun tip, if you want your baby to sleep longer or just to be chilling out, don't speak. Because anytime mommy talks, baby's going to be looking around. But anyway, so I'm going to be quiet now and try to get us to sleep. And that's what we're going to do. 4:21, we just took a nap. I tried to move her off of me so I can get up, but she's up now. So I'm just gonna feed her. As you can hear, she is quite cranky. She is quite upset. Yeah. She's upset, and this isn't really working right now, so. Okay. But it's 4:21, so. But it's 4:21, so the last time I fed her was when my little brother fed her, which was what, 11 or something. So I'm just gonna make her another bottle. She eats. Are you currently pooping? I think you are trying to poop. Let me clean you up. I'm trying to poop. I'm trying to poop. You better watch out. Come on, let me put it back on now. Let me put it back on. You're gonna have a poopy diaper when we leave, huh? I'm not changing you again until we get back. Understand? Diaper changed. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh, that babies. Gotta get ready to go, pretty girl. Uh-huh. Yes, yes. Not for you to be crying over that. Not at all. Understand? It's okay, girl. Calm down. You can go back to sleep if you want. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. Here, let's go with this. Ready to go? Yeah, that baby's ready to go.
Hoodie a couple of times.
You did?
Yeah.
In the blistering sun? Are you crazy?
Yeah, and the whole entire time I recessed.
Okay, Jesus.
30 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not extra careful. You're not gonna crash. No.
So I'm pretty sure this fight like lightly turn now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, baby.
Oh no, they don't have what I need. What am I gonna do? Thank you. Yep. It doesn't?
No, it says 8
It says hamburger buns, doesn't it?
No.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. Where?
At the bottom.
Not say no hamburger.
At the bottom. Right there. Hamburger bun.
Oh.
Alright, you guys. So it is 7:06. So y'all can see what time it is. So it's 7:06 right now. I just went out and I got me some Panda Express. Got me some Panda Express to eat so that I can eat for a little bit. My mom's home and she's watching Anorah for like an hour, so I have an hour to eat, and I haven't peed in a little while, so I was like, I really have to pee. And so I'm just about to eat. I'm about to eat first before I pee because that's more important to me right now. So I'm gonna do that, and then I have me a little drink. It should be water, but it's not. What's new? But yeah, I'm gonna sit here and eat, and her next feed is around 8:30, and then that'll be the feed that pretty much takes her to sleep. Right after that feed, I think I'm gonna do her exercises so that I can wear her out a little bit because I don't think she's gonna fall right to sleep. So it is 8:23, and my mom ended up feeding her last bottle of the night. So I'm just gonna get her little area ready. Since we do co-sleep right now, like I said earlier, she sleeps the best when she's in mommy's bed, so we just gonna go with it for now, even though I just bought her a mattress for her bassinet and it wasn't cheap, but she still don't really care for it. So I'm just gonna get her little area ready, just kind of taking the pillows off of the bed. So basically for the nighttime, I like to get her 2 diapers ready and some Pampers, not some Pampers, but 2 diapers and some wipes ready over here in her little area. So she basically sleeps right there, and then I sleep over there. And then this is where her hatch is, so that it can be right next to her so that she can hear it the best, because I'm gonna continue to watch TV. And so yeah. But anyway, so I just have these over here ready to go for when I need to change her in the nighttime. If her diaper is a little bit full, I already have this over here, because getting up and moving around too much while I'm still sleepy is a no-go. I don't like having to do that. So that's what her little area looks like. So I'm about to go get her from my mom. Yeah, every time I move her, it's hit or miss if she's gonna fall back asleep. So we're gonna see if she falls back asleep. If she does not, then I'm just gonna wake her up, change her onesie, change her diaper. But if she's chilling, I'm just not even gonna disturb her, because this is pretty much her bedtime right now anyways. This is the time that she's been going to sleep. We didn't really have time today to do her stretches. It's not a big deal. I gotta go with the flow. when it comes to her, and I for sure, let me take you go. And I for sure did not finish her laundry. Her laundry is dry, but I'm not gonna fold it or put it away. I'm just not even about to do that right now. Right now, anyways. Oh, I'm sorry, dear babies. I think I can make it more intense. Oh, here we go. Okay, can y'all see me better yet? Okay, boom. Alright, boom. So I just have her in between my legs because at night, girl, I do not be feeling like feeding her. Obviously. Come on now. Come on, baby. Come on, there's your food, girlies. There's your food, baby. So I hope y'all can see this. But yeah, it's 10:30 and she went to bed kind of early, honestly, so I kind of expected her to get up. I would not turn her light up this bright on a typical night, but I feel like I want y'all to be able to see what's going on. But yeah, because I just felt like, you know, it wouldn't be super realistic if I didn't show you like at least one night feed. So I just feel like I need to show y'all the night feed. So this is her. I hope y'all can't see me in underwear. Y'all might be able to, but it's not about me right now. So I made 4 ounces for her. She was squirming a little bit earlier, but I just put the pacifier in her mouth. But I was like, girl, that diaper is full, and I don't have time for it to fail on me again. And I didn't get to change her clothes yesterday because I did not want to disturb her from her sleep. Let me see if I can start this way. Okay, yeah. I did not want to disturb her from her sleep, so I was like, I'm going to just wait until you wake up all the way. So I have her, where is it? Her diapers and her pack of wipes over there. So when she's kind of done with this bottle or when I need to burp her, I'm going to change her clothes. I also brought over a onesie because I'm just going to change her whole outfit because I meant to change it. It's kind of hot at night and I already have her under a blanket, so I'm just going to take her out of the onesie. My daughter does run hot, so she can start sweating, so I'm just going to change that babies. Like I said, I would not turn her light on. Look at her. Her eyes are closed, which is good for me. That means she'll probably go right back to sleep, hopefully. Yeah, so her last feed, I told y'all that my mom fed her. She took the whole 4 ounces, so that's why she was able to sleep from about 8:30 to 2:30. She's pooping in her diaper currently, so I'm going to have to change that. She started doing that recently, pooping during the night, which is fine because she's actually getting really, really regular now, which is really good. When she was in the NICU, they told me, actually not even in the NICU. No, was that the NICU? Anyways, either the speech therapist or people in the NICU told me that around 6 months, they get better with their gastrointestines situation. And I feel like because she's been taking she's been taking breast milk or formula for about 4 months now, because y'all know the deal, like born early, it's so confusing, it's so ridiculous, but she's been taking food, you know, not through the placenta for 4 months now, 4 or 5 months. So I feel like we're getting close to that 6-month mark, even though I know the nurse meant like 6 months after gestation, so her actual 6 months. But I feel like because she's been taking it for 4 or 5 months already, she's just starting to get better with that. That's just a little tip. So like if your baby's on formula and they're not performing very well, and by performing I obviously mean like eating it and then getting kind of constipated and gassy, then just wait around that 6-month mark. If it's still an issue, then it's an actual issue. But she wouldn't poop for like 2 to 3 days, but our pediatrician said, well, they're not constipated until they're pooping out little pebbles like every few hours. So she was pooping pretty much a paste or a liquidy paste every 3 or 4 days, but that was not considered constipation, so don't be worried. And I don't give her any constipation medicine because for one, in the NICU they didn't, even though I voiced concerns about her straining and being uncomfortable. They're like, she's not constipated, we really don't want to be giving her extra meds on top of what she already gets, kind of thing. And then when I asked the pediatrician, is there anything that I can give her, which there is, I've seen other people give their child situations, but they're just like, no, just do the bicycle kicks. I'm like, first of all, bicycle kicks don't really work for her, but sitting up does, sitting her all the way up does, and then putting her over the shoulder does. So you just have to figure out what works good for your baby. But now, like I said, she's getting really regular, so I'm not really too concerned with her being constipated. She's pooping probably 2 or 3 times a day now, and she's, like I said, technically 7 weeks, but she's been on Earth for about 5 months now. So I feel like she started to get used to things, and that's why I feel like I can speak about certain things, because I'm living 2 different age brackets right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a first-time mom, but she is living 2 different age brackets, so I feel like I kind of have to like average out our experience. Like, it's just, it's really confusing, and it's going to be really confusing until she's about 2 years old. Like, 2 years old is when they can really determine if she's meeting all of her milestones, and everything becomes pretty much the same once they're 2 years old. Are you done? Do you need to sit up? We can't show the people mommy's goods. Okay, I can't even see that's good. It's okay, baby. She's just a little tired. It's affecting her breathing a little bit. That's okay, though. You okay, pretty? Hiking her legs up can do something, but the bicycle case does not. Oh, you have babies. Are you still hungry, or you need an intermission? You need an intermission? Okay, no, she's still hungry. Come on. Okay, so I totally said I was going to stop talking because that's going to rile her up. But girl, I'm Chatty Cathy right now. We're chilling. I'm just going to talk right now. I'm going to talk when I feel like talking, or I'm not going to be talking at all, right? So that's pretty much her on her pooping and all of that. So in terms of feeding, though, I told y'all way earlier in this vlog that we first came home, I was feeding every 2 to 3 hours on the dot. I had a schedule, I had an alarm, and she was getting mad at me, right? Oh. Okay, yeah. So when she does that little exaggerated back arch, she's gassy. That means baby is gassy when they do that exaggerated back arch. So let's see if we can get her to burp. Yeah, babies. She's just tired. She want to go back to sleep. Let's do that. Let's try to get that gas out, little mamas. She's still trying to poop. Feel her. Big yawn. Okay, girl. Are you okay? Here you go. Let's try some more. You don't want to do your intermission yet. I'm trying to talk. So basically, look, she's trying to help. Can y'all see that? Yeah, I don't know if y'all can, but she's trying to help me. So she came home on 2 ounces a bottle, which is a lot because the pediatrician said she was surprised that she was even taking 2 ounces. She was happy with 1 ounce. Ma'am, let's just go ahead and take our food, please. But now, that was like a month ago. Now she's up to 3 to 4 ounces a bottle. Sometimes she'll take 2 if she's just like had a little too much, but okay, we're not gonna start the spitting and wasting formula, okay? Y'all, and when I went to the Walmart, they did not have the formula. I've been looking for the formula for a week now. And I'm down to a can and a half. So I'm looking for formula. If not, I'm just gonna have to get her the liquid version. For whatever reason, the liquid version is always available, but the powder version is not. Strange. And the liquid version, she does do better with. Liquid version is better on her system, but like I said, her system is becoming more regular anyways. So she's starting to struggle a little bit, so we're just going to take an intermission. And I'm just going to sit her up for a moment. Okay? So I'm just going to sit her up for a moment, see if she wants to burp. I'm going to change her diaper. I'm going to change her clothes. And then by that time, I wish this wasn't so low. But yeah, by that time, let me put this on. See, y'all hear her? She's trying to poop. So stop making all that noise with your mouth, please. So yeah, she's trying to poop right now. She's trying to finish her poop. That's why I don't want to change her, but she's not eating right now. So, oh, okay, there's a burp. But anyways, and she's farting still. So yeah, she's pooping. So anyways, what was I saying? What was mommy saying? Huh? Yeah, so I was talking about feeding. Can mommy give you some more food, or do I need to change your diaper and all that stuff? I don't really want to change your diaper right now because I don't trust that you're finished. I don't want you to mess up a new diaper already. She's just looking. She's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, lady? But anyway, so just a tip. I'm not going to go too much into feeding because it's food. But just a tip. If your baby is not tired after eating and they're like more newborn wise, like the first couple of weeks home, then you did not give them enough food. Eating is very, very, very tiring for a baby. And that's when you know you need to increase what you're giving them. Whether or not they go back to sleep. In the first couple of stages. Girl, she is so focused on the camera, girl. Look at that, babies. Look at that, babies. I didn't hear too many burps, sister. But yes, you did not feed them enough if they do not go right back to sleep when they're done eating. Sometimes she will go right back to sleep, sometimes not, even though we have increased her eating. But that's just because she's getting older and she's getting to the stage where she needs to be entertained. That's her main thing right now. I'm going to go ahead and change her. While y'all are looking at me. And I can still talk, hopefully. So, basically, let me show y'all. This is what she has on right now. If y'all can see. I don't even know if y'all can see. Because it's dark. Can y'all even see her? Y'all can kind of see it, babies. Let me eliminate this situation here. Don't be mad at me, girl. You're pooping. I gotta change that. I gotta change the poopy baby. Okay, there she is. This is what she had on when we went out yesterday, but I was like, girl, I am not about to change her while she's chilling. Okay? Smiling. Look at that baby. She's just now learning how to smile really well. So that is so nice because she used to just me mug everybody. Look at you. Yeah, I'm gonna just get her out of this because she'd be drooling on it and all that stuff. So I'm gonna change her diaper. I'm gonna put your other outfit on first. Give you a couple more minutes. Ooh. But yeah, eating is very, very hard for a baby. It takes a lot of energy out of them. So if they do not go to sleep right after you feed them, then you did not feed them enough. Or if they're not sleepy, at least sleepy. They can catch a second wind sometimes. But if they are not sleepy, oh yeah, this diaper tight on you, girl. Let me get her thing. But if they are not sleepy, By the time they're finished with their bottle, that's a problem. If they still have the energy to drink more, just give them more. Alright, princess. I'm just not going to do it in front of you because I'm in my underwear, y'all, and I don't got time to be flashing y'all. And then I can't use any of the footage, you know what I'm saying? So, tip that I learned from the people, from the nurses in the NICU, I don't really see a lot of people doing this. Bless you. Put the new diaper under the old diaper. No matter if you have a boy or a girl, girls can still pee on you. She peed on me when we were in the hospital. I was shocked. I was like, what is dripping on my hand? That girl peed on me. And I was like, how did it go airborne? I don't know, but she peed on me. And it got on my hand. And the nurse was like, yeah, no, girls will still pee on you. And just put a wipe over the top of their thing, just like you would a boy. Just their pee hole, put a wipe over that. She doesn't really do that to me anymore. But she was fed up at the NICU, okay, girl? She was fed up. Are you done pooping? I don't smell anything. You didn't even poop. You farted. So you're gonna poop soon after, aren't you? And this diaper gonna be smelling crazy while we still trying to sleep. Okay. And yesterday I changed her, and I think y'all saw the diaper warmer that we use. The diaper warmer, no, the wipe warmer that we use. I highly recommend a wipe warmer, honestly. I didn't buy it. My mom bought it because Anorah started crying every time I would wipe her with the wet wipes. With the wet wipes, Lord, with the cold wipes. With the cold wipes. Anorah, please let me put your diaper back on. Stop playing with me. We're trying to go back to sleep. See, that's what I'm saying, because I'm talking. She's getting riled up. And now she's going to want to stay up. You're okay, breathe. Mommy's getting hot. For some reason. Dear babies, look at your babies. So we're going to change her outfit a little bit. The camera trying to find a light, girl. She's trying to find the light. So I just have her in a onesie because, like I said, I don't know, it feels hot in the room to me. So I'm trying to help her out a little bit. You want that rest of the food, that baby? Want the rest of her food? Yes, you do, that babies. Yeah, that baby. Do you want the rest of her food? Yeah. Okay. She's yawning. That's good. Okay. Let's wait for this. So yeah, she is wide awake. Come on, eat your food. Don't you start playing with me. Eat that food, girl. Unless you really don't want it. Alright, you guys, that is pretty much 24 hours with me and my daughter. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you have not subscribed yet to the channel, please go ahead and do so. Before I let you go, I did want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mommies out there, whether you are pregnant or your children are grown. Mothers literally do so much, and it is not easy at all. So whether you hear it enough from your family or not, you are doing a great job, and I am very thankful for what you're doing for your children each and every day. Because I just don't feel like mothers hear that enough. So anyways, that is what I wanted to leave you with, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.